So I've been recently messing around with my old tablet, which I've had since 2014, and every couple of years or so I like to go back to my old stuff and see what they can do in the present year. This tablet in particular is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 7-inch Wi-Fi version, and its model name is SM-T210. It has less than a gig of RAM and a dual-core 1.2 GHz CPU, so already it's not looking too good for the modern day. Just before I get into the main video, if you like the video, smash the like. But seriously, I didn't download any of the apps from the Play Store, the reason being that I didn't want to put my Google account on an out-of-date custom operating system, and I couldn't be bothered making another account. If you want to see that, however, I might make another video about it in the future, so stay tuned. Essentially, I could only test a small amount of apps that actually worked, e.g. not Milkman Carlson apparently. So first of all, I did web browsing. I think that's the minimum a tablet these days needs to do in order to be useful. So I obviously tried some APKs with it, downloaded Firefox just fine, and then I used that to go on Reddit, Twitter and YouTube. They all worked relatively well. I expect about 20 FPS while scrolling, so not really smooth, but the web page takes about 5 to 10 seconds to load. So not fantastic by any means, but not unusable either in my opinion. Pictures and text are sharp enough on the 600p display. I had no issues reading text, so as long as it wasn't too small. And YouTube playback worked well enough. I had a good number of issues above 480p though, so stick to 480 if you happen to have one of these. But even then, 480p looks good enough for most videos in my opinion. The speakers sound really good on these to me, even better than I thought. But what do you think? Now on to gaming. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't have much access to games as all of them want a new version of Android. So I tried PPSSPP, which is a very well optimized PSP emulator, and it runs fantastically on pretty much any modern device. So how did it run here? 8 FPS was the highest I could get out of any of these games, not including menus, even with the native resolution 270p and all the hacks I could see on. That's it. So none of these games I played were anywhere near playable for more than a minute. Link to tested games in the description. And so I think that about does it for this tablet. One more thing I wanted to mention. The Antutu score I got from this tablet was about 12,500. To put that in perspective, most latest Android smartphones today score about 500,000 points. So I think to say the tablet is a bit slow is an understatement, but in all fairness, for basic web browsing it works. I can see myself using this for YouTube, Instagram, etc. with not too much hassle. Overall, I think it works better than many of you might expect. Thanks for checking the video out, and if you liked it, go buy someone a TV. How else are they going to use their console? See ya.